Hey lovely angels, it's Bella and welcome back to my channel. So today is the 16th of March and it is the night of the Conan concert that I'm going to with some of my best friends, and actually it is beautiful outside. I'll show you. I went to Target this morning and it was 78 degrees, sunny with some breeze, and this is out my bedroom window, but that's my backyard and it is just gorgeous out. So yeah, I did my hair for the concert already. I did my hair first, so I just did 2 braids down the center. I wanted my bangs out of my face for the concert just because I was like, I want to be able to see Conan. So I just braided them back and then I curled some loose curls throughout my hair. I haven't cut it in a while, my hair in a while, but so the curls are a little bit longer, but they look cute. I like them a lot. And then I'm just gonna do some pretty basic makeup. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I don't usually do anything crazy, just some glowy stuff, maybe a little bit of eyeshadow if I decide to do something not boring. But yeah, I'll just insert some clips of me getting ready. I'm not gonna do a full get ready with me, but let's go do that. And then I have to pack a bag for the night, show you guys my outfit, accessories, get my tickets, and grab dinner. And my mom is chaperoning, so that should be fun. Let's go. This is the ColourPop Double Entendre palette, and I'm just gonna go in with the shade, whatever this one is, Hard, all over my crease. And I'm gonna use the camera as my mirror. So I just took the excess on my lower lash line just to make it all feel a little more connected. And I think that might be it for the eyeshadow, you guys. I'm so simple. Anyway, yep, that's it for eyeshadow. Let's move on to mascara. So for mascara, I'm still using the Hourglass Caution mascara. I still like it. I do need to replace it soon though, but until then, I like it. Alright, next is blush. Nothing new, just my old Beam Glossier Cloud Paint. I figured I should do like a peachy or orangier blush color since my eyes are more orange. Okay, blush is applied, and I don't really have a cream highlighter that I want, so I'm gonna make one. So for that creamy base, I'm gonna use my Weleda Skin Food. I went through a period of time where I used this as my like face moisturizer, and it's super thick. If you have really dry skin, then this is really, really good, especially if you want something that's a little more natural. And then for the highlight, actual shimmer, color, whatever, I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. This literally, like when I wore a full face of like makeup every single day for like 3 years, this is what I wore. I wore Precious Petals every single day. I highlighted my whole face. I used to wear so much makeup. If you look back at old makeup tutorials or old videos of mine, so much makeup. Just gonna pat that on and blend it out. 1 sec. It's actually so pretty. And you guys, I'm like genuinely shook because I've not put on highlighter in so long. Just put a little on my nose, a little on the brow bone, perhaps. You can kind of see it. Oh yeah, that's it right there. I'm just gonna amp up the cheeks a little bit more even. So for lip color, I'm doing two things. I'm first using this really old, like 4 years old, like NARS was still cruelty free, old, what's it called? Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. So you can still buy these, they're just not cruelty free anymore. So I just use this really old one, and then when I'm done, I'm just gonna throw it out. But yeah, it's this rust color in the shade Walkery. This was literally my favorite lip pencil for so long, and it's still a really good one. But yeah, it's just like this really pretty rusty color. So I'm just gonna put that on the middle of my lips and then use my finger to just smudge it out. And I chose this color because I think it'll look really flattering on the eyes. Or with the eyes, on the eyes. Because they're both kind of a more orangey type of moment instead of like a pink. And then I'm gonna take this lip gloss, which I got in the last, like, I don't know, 4 months. And I haven't used it that much, but it's the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Champagne Glam. And it's just super sparkly, and my makeup trend right now is glossy lips for spring, so a little bit of gloss plus the color I think will look very similar to the highlight that I'm wearing right now. So I just tap, 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 and it's kind of staining the brush, but that's okay. I'm sorry, my dog is eating, but I'm having a super early dinner. Avocado sushi, my favorite. Here is the OOTD. These earrings are from West Coast Beads. Use code BELLA10 for 10% off. And then this is a vintage Trina Turk blouse. Jeans are thrifted, but originally Old Navy. And then belt is Merona by Target, and jacket is thrifted, and I sewed the patches on myself. So just got to the concert and we're in the parking lot. I'm with my mom. And I'm gonna go meet my friends in line.
Thank you for that. I can't even see you stay on and jump.
Lovely angels. So it is the morning after the concert. It is currently 10:30. I woke up like an hour and a half ago. Let me break down the concert. It was in Santa Ana, and I live 2 hours away from Santa Ana. So I drove down there. I left my house at like 4, and as you guys saw, I went with friends. So they got there at like 1 in the afternoon, and were like, okay, like our parents dropped us off, and then my mom was chaperoning, so my mom was gonna drive us home. So they got there at 1, me and my mom showed up at 4, and then my mom drove us home. So yeah, I got there at 6:30-ish. I left my house at like 4:30, and it was a really, really long line. Like, it was wrapped around the corner. It was so long, and I was so grateful that my friends had saved me a spot in the line. Literally, like, it was insane. And then when I got there, like, it was really neat to see like all these people that liked the same music that I did, because I liked a lot of their style and stuff like that. But yeah, it was cool to see all these really stylish people. And then they were confiscating like stuff, like edibles, not drugs, like edible, perishable items, so like food and water and stuff like that. And I was so worried they were gonna take my granola bar. But I stuffed it down in the middle of my backpack and they couldn't find it, so I snuck in with my granola bar, God bless. It was no seating except for a few benches in the back of like the stage room. So we ran into the middle of the pit and we got really close to the stage, like seriously so close. And it was really neat, but it was so sweaty and hot, and because waters were confiscated, no one had water and we were all really dehydrated. The opening was Girl in Red and she was so good, but she came out and her energy was great, but like her third song in, some girl who was like 3 feet away from me like passed out, and so people were like pointing to her like this, like trying to get Girl in Red's attention, and then they stopped playing and they lugged her out of the audience and made sure she was like okay by making sure she like went to the back of the room and like sat like down and had water and stuff like that. And that's when the musicians on stage were like, oh crap, like we can't have people like dying. So they started throwing water into the audience, which was so thankful for that. My friend next to me got a water and we shared some, so thank God for that. But I seriously was so dehydrated. And then Girl in Red was great, and then we had to wait like half an hour for Conan to come on. But when he came on, oh my gosh, we were screaming so loud, as you guys saw, but it was crazy. He was really good. His energy was amazing. All his music, of course, was great. Also, I don't know if you guys know Elena Tabor, but she is a YouTuber on YouTube and Instagram, and she is, oh my gosh, her videos are so good, and she's gorgeous and so smart and just really wise, and so I love watching her. And I saw her sister there. I recognized her from Elena's videos, and I went up to her and I was like, can I have your photo? And she was so sweet. So yeah, that was really neat. Trying to get out of the concert function was impossible. It was so jam-packed, and by the time we got out it was like 10:45 by the time we got out of that whole line. But yeah, we were able to get out, and then we took photos outside and we got to the car, and we got in the car, and then Kayla and Kylie had been there since 1 and had only eaten snacks at like 3 o'clock. So they were starving, and my mom was like, all right. So we drove to Del Taco, got Kayla a beef and cheese burrito, and then drove home. And I fell asleep. Kylie, I think, fell asleep. Kayla definitely fell asleep. And we dropped Kylie off, dropped Kayla off. Kayla's my neighbor, so that wasn't too bad. But we got home at like 12:30. It was really late. And I took a shower, and I was like, I'm not gonna wash my hair, even though I had to. Like, it was really gross. I just was like, nope, I'm not gonna wash it. Ain't worth it. But I got the red one that just says Conan Gray on it. And it's a size small, but it's really long, so I'm probably gonna cut it. And then on the back, it says Sunset Season with all the tour dates. So that is really cool. All right, I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching this vlog, and I will see you guys next week.